Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with me with Winging It Wednesday. And what I thought I would do today, I kind of had a hard time figuring out what I wanted to do. I thought I would grab some of my scrapbooking paper, and I thought I would follow Rachel's video from last Friday. And what she did was she took her scrapbook paper that she didn't like and some of them that she did like, and she just made tags. I think she said she made 4 different pockets out of it. She didn't make tags, she made pockets. So we're going to do that. I've got some here that I like. I've got some that I don't particularly like. But we're going to make something out of as many as we can. Now this one I like. And I will make something out of that. What shall I make? Now I'll link Rachel's channel below and you guys can go over and check her out. This is, I think, was the last Friday's challenge. I do believe. I might cut this and make some pockets out of it. Let's just try that. It is supposed to come another storm here in a little bit, and of course I have my storm headache. That's what I'm going to start calling them, a storm headache, because I never get them unless it's going to storm. So oh well. Now I'm just going to lay some of them aside that I'm going to be using as they are, and then we'll come back and we'll, you know, do embellishing to them or whatever. I don't know that I'll even do any embellishing to them, because I kinda like these the way they are. Let's see, I'm cutting that at 4 inches tall, and then probably gonna do it, let's see, let's cut that at 5 so that we can use that. That can be a pocket, and we can use this for a little corner tuck. So we're just gonna do some random things. I may do more than what Rachel did, less than what Rachel did, not what Rachel did. I don't know. You know how I am when I get started. So that's a little side tuck there, and then there's another little side tuck. You can run that one either way basically, because the flowers would go either way. So let's lay that there, lay that with the pockets. Now on the back of this, it's already ready to write on, but if you don't have, if the back is not where you can write on it, you can always cover the back. So let's do that again. Let's go at 5. That'll make another pocket. And then I think I'll just slice this one right down from point to point. And there's 2 more little side tucks. We got 1 more piece here, and I think it's about the right size. So there's 5. And then let's slice this one this way. Every now and then I like grabbing out some things like this that I wouldn't normally use and just start making a bunch of things out of it. Let's see if I've got any others that I just want to use as they are and I don't want to cover. Now some of you may look at these and say, "Whoa, those are pretty papers. Why are you wanting to cover them up?" Well, some of them are pretty, but they're not exactly what I would use. Now I would use that definitely. Most definitely. So I don't really need any more pockets that size right now out of this. So what shall we make out of this one? First off, I'm going to cut it in half. And I'm cutting it at 6 inches. Then I'm going to cut it at, let's see, I'm trying to do this where I can get the least amount of waste as possible. Let's cut that at 3.5. So that's 6 by 3.5. And then what we're going to do is make this one of those side tucks like she was showing. And all we're going to do is cut a little piece off like that to show that that gets glued down on this side. So we'll put that one there. Make me some little stacks here. And then this one is actually going to be a little bit too wide for a side tuck. So let's try this. I don't want to cut any of my words off. Cut that little strip off right there. And that can still be a good side tuck. So let's go ahead and cut a little piece off there. So got that one. And then this one we can basically cut into whatever we want. And I'm thinking, since this is, let's see how tall this is. This is 8. I'm thinking this would make a pretty good belly band. So let's do a couple of, let's see, let's do 2-inch belly band. And yeah, another 2-inch. And then we'll have this one, which is about 2 1/4. No, it's not even 2. Okay. So then we have 3 belly bands out of that. Now I'm down to the paper that I don't particularly like and I will not use in a journal. And that's something like this. I won't use that in a journal because I don't make baby journals anymore. So, so let's cover this with some paper, some scraps, and then we'll use it up. And I'm going to cut this little bottom piece off. You don't have to. You can collage it too, but I'm just going to cut it off. It's also got a little cut in it right up here, so I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. We will make something else out of that, I think. Let's see. Right there. Let's just cut that like that, and I'll lay that over there. I'm going to lay these aside so I don't get everything all mixed up. Now, it looks pretty crooked. I was trying to say it looks pretty straight, but it doesn't. It looks very crooked. Oh, it is very crooked. Okay, now we can go to town on it, maybe. Now, I'm going to collage this side and make this side the front of my pockets or side tucks or whatever I'm making. And then on here, I will cover the back of that so that it can be written on or whatever. Now I'm going to grab, let me grab right here, a pile of my scraps. This is not all of them, believe me, and I want to use them up as fast as possible. I don't like scraps laying around. So we're just going to start off collaging. Maybe we may put book page on, we may do it all neutral, we may do it all pink. I don't know. I'm just going to pick up something and put it down. And this is a really good way to make sure that you get the colors that you want on something. Like if you need some pockets and you want them a particular color, it's a good way to do that. So there is one. Just using my glue stick here. And I've already got glue all over that paper. Alright. Like I said, I will add a little bit of different ones just to give it a little look that I might like. Don't mind that one there. Okay. Let me grab a paper to glue on. Okay, I just grabbed an old notebook. I'm going to glue on that for right now. I've got my mat washing it and it's drying right now, so I don't have my little mat here, but this old notebook works just fine. It's one that my kids had many years ago. Let's just do this. Let's go the corners first. And remember, you're going to be cutting this up, so it's not like you've got to keep everything, you know, separated and make sure that it matches and all that, because you're going to be cutting it up. So don't worry about it. This looks like I'm doing everything pink, doesn't it? Well, let's bring in some blue, why don't we? And I'm not making mine little. I'm not worried about if they're going to be big or small, short or tall. I'm not worried about any of that. Once you put your embellishments on it, you get it cut up, you put your embellishments on it and everything, you're going to have it like you want it anyway. So I don't know if this is something that you guys want to do, but when I saw Rachel doing it last week, I thought, oh man, I need to do that because I've got so many scraps. And so I went ahead today and I pulled out some scraps and pulled out some of my paper that I had stuck back that I knew I wasn't going to do anything with, but I didn't want to throw it away. Now what I'm collaging with is just our digitals, like digital papers, not scrapbook paper. Okay, let's see. I wonder if we put that right up through there. That looks alright. So how are you guys doing today? I am actually feeling pretty good today. I feel like I got energy, even though I do have a little storm headache. I feel like I got a little bit of extra energy going on here. They changed my blood sugar medicine, and for a few days there it kind of knocked me for a loop, but now it's, I guess my body's getting used to it. So now I don't quite feel so rotten as I did. I didn't really feel rotten. I didn't have any energy. My body was trying to get off of the other and onto this, and it was just one of those things that, you know, sometimes your body just has to get used to a new medicine. And I hate it when they change things, but I just couldn't tolerate the other medicine they had me on. It was messing with my stomach. So we'll throw in some neutral, and who knows what we'll throw in here. And we're already nice and sticky. Sticky. Let's see. I'm going to cover that. Let's just go ahead and cut a piece of this off, or tear a piece off. That will tear about like that maybe. Yeah, I think I'll go that way with that one. So let me know if you have done this type of thing before. I also showed a while ago, I think it was last year sometime, how you can use your scraps. How you can use your scrapbook paper and cover it with napkins and things so that you will be more apt to use it, because I know a lot of us buy scrapbook paper and maybe it's, you know, you liked it when you bought it, but then you only liked part of the pack or something, and so then you ended up not using a lot of it. And I just took a bunch that I had like that, and I ended up covering them up with napkins and things, and then I was using them like crazy. Now I want something to go in here, but I don't know if I want all the same thing or not. Let's put another piece of blue in, kind of a bluish teal. Let's see. I might just glue that whole piece down. I don't really think it matters. This little notebook has been used to glue on for many years, and I just let the pages dry and use them again. Heavy-handed gluer. Let's see, I don't want the ends of these to be even, so I'm going to slide that one down a little bit so that that's not even. Okay, so there's one covered up. Let's lay that inside and let it dry. Let's grab another. Let's grab this one. I'm going to go ahead and cut that little edge off there where, I don't know, looks like I punched something out of it. Well, maybe I can cut it with this trimmer. Yep. And then we'll try to even it up a little bit, just so that it's not so hard to cover. This one's the same way. I'll cover this side and then I'll cover that side so that you can write on it. Alright, what are we going to start out with? Why don't we start out with a piece of this? I like this paper. Okay. That's some quick tearing there, but that'll work. And I'm just going to cut this up in some pieces. And then we can put them down. I'm gluing over here to the side. I know you can't see that, but I don't want to try to drag everything into the camera. Make it go all wacky. Because I know it will. Alright, what else do we want to put down? Go ahead and put this down. We've got a piece of that. And my glue is very, very gummy today because, as usual here in Alabama, it is hot as blue blazes. Okay, I've got this piece that we could use. I'm going to tear it because I want to use it in more than one place. Now, I don't know why I do the corners and then go to the other part. I don't know. You can do the whole thing. Just go, you know, one piece right after the other if you want. You know, I tend to do everything backwards anyway. Just make sure you get a good amount of glue on your piece so that it doesn't come up. Okay, I'm trying to find, let's see. Ooh, there's a pretty piece. This one's going to be really rocking it. It's going to have a little bit of every color on it, I think. And see, this one's been in my stash. There's no telling how long. And I should have already done something like this and used it. But, you know, I leave it laying and I think, oh, I'll use that on something. Well, I don't. Because I don't particularly like it. So, I won't use it on anything. So, I might as well do something like this with it. Let's put that down there. Now my fingers are getting about as sticky as the glue sticks, so I'm probably going to grab me a little wipe. There's a wipe here. I can't stand for my fingers to get so sticky that everything sticks to me and not the paper. Let's do... This one's got a weird place cut out of it, but let's do that maybe there. I don't know what I actually was doing there. And you don't have to go in squares like I'm doing. You don't have to do that. You can, ooh, that's too planned looking. I don't want to do that. So I think I'll just put it up there. But no, you can tear them all different shapes and sizes if you want. They don't have to be squared up or rectangled up. Sometimes I like the torn look even better than I do this. But since I had a lot that was already this, you know, this shape, square, rectangle, whatever you call it, then I think I will go ahead and use them. Now, let's see if we can tear a piece of this. This is in all different shapes here. I think I tore something out of this and just left it. I think I'll put that there. And I got a big glob of glue on my finger here. Let's go ahead and throw in some neutrals. And that way we can use this on more than just one particular journal. Let's see. Let's tear this off a little bit. I just don't like any of the ends to come to be near each other. I want them to be off, not all squared up. Okay, let's try a little blue in here somewhere. Or teal, or whatever color you want to call it. Let's see, I think I'll put that right there. And make sure you run your paper different ways. Don't run them all the same way. Makes it a little bit more interesting. We are moving on. Let's see. Oh, we could put this piece in there. We've got some odd shaped corners and things now. Let's see. I think it's going to go best right there. And I'm not even going to cut it. I'm just going to leave it. Okay. Let's do a little piece of this music page I have here. It's got music notes on it. Hold it down, Edith. Okay, I'll just cut you. I need to move things off of my desk to use that tear ruler or that ruler, and I don't want to move anything off my desk, so we'll just cut it. Now, what size piece do we need? Let's just put that piece over that, and I'm going to tear it right there, and that will go across there. Now, I won't get all of these done today. I know I won't, but I'm preparing them, so at least it'll be something that we can get done. You know, I'm not one to put a lot of things back in a box and, you know, wait later to decorate, but sometimes you don't have a choice. Sometimes it's better to do that than just leave it sitting around. But if I get these done, at least I'll have this much of my scrap paper used up. Globs and globs and globs of glue. Right. Ooh, I can't wait to cut that one up to see what it looks like. Alright, I think I'm just going to do one more, and then we will start cutting things up. Let's see. And I think I'm going to do this one. And I know that could definitely be used for tags and things, but okay, let's go for another one. I may cut that one up for tags. There's a little piece that I won't use, and it could be made into a belly band. That's a piece just like that other one. I mean, I've had it for 2 or 3 years and I haven't used it, so you know I'm not going to use it if I don't do this to it. So thank you, Rachel, for the good idea. I think I'll just put that there, just to keep from wasting it. I don't want to put it at the end because, see, it's almost the same size of that one, and it would look like I planned it too much. It would look too planned. Now we can put this across here, maybe. And that's something that I don't do. I know some people collage and it looks so pretty, and I think, oh my goodness, I wish I could do it that good. But I don't plan anything. I just put it down. If it looks pretty good, I put it down. That may not be everybody's cup of tea, but that's just the way I have to do it, because I can't sit and concentrate on it for a long time. That would drive me crazy. So it just gets stuck down. About time to clean the fingers again. I'm sticking to. Okay. Oops. I didn't stick that one down very well. It's good to have a bone folder around and just press that glue out. That will help it to settle down a little bit. Let's put a little piece of blue down here on the end. Why don't we? Might as well. Yeah. Put it there. So what are you guys doing? Is it storming in your area? We just got another severe thunderstorm warning not too long ago. I think we had some damage in Coleman yesterday, which is not but about 5 minutes from my house. It's downtown Coleman. And I had another big limb down from yesterday, but I think all in all, we survived very well. Hey guys, sorry about that. I don't know where that other video ended because I wasn't looking at the camera. I was looking down. But I did that. I just put a few more pieces on there, and basically I was just jabbering, talking about the weather and asking, was you guys okay, and that kind of thing. So it wasn't anything vitally important, I don't think. But that now will be either cut up into a belly band or cut up into pockets or something. So we're going to lay that one aside. Now I could keep going with this because I love doing this and using my scraps up. But I know you guys don't have all day long to sit here and watch me. Let's see. We want to do one more little piece maybe. Okay, what about we use this piece? Use that one up. I've got a few more here that I could do, but I'll just have to do those off camera. I've already got some of these cut out, so I don't need to cut those out. I mean, that would be cute as a little journal card. But what I want to do is use the back of this for journaling, so I want to cover this. I have lots more of this paper anyway, so I do not need it. Truthfully, I do not need it. I think I'm just going to start out there. Yeah, I was telling you, and when I looked up and realized the camera was off, I was saying, oh, I worry about everybody else more than I do myself, as long as the storms don't, you know, hit the house or anything like that. But I drive my kids crazy because I'm always calling them and texting them, are y'all okay? Are y'all okay? It's just like mother. My husband built a house that I don't think a bomb could blow up. So yes, we're okay. Their walls are like so thick. I mean, their whole house is a safety room. I don't know what all it's built out of, but it's got steel and it's got some kind of styrofoamy stuff. I don't know. I couldn't even tell you, but it's something that he works with, and so that's how they built their house when he built it. So they don't only have a safe room in that house, which is solid. I mean, now the walls are so thick, but they also, their whole house is that way. So she's like, don't worry about me, you know, I'm okay. I said, yeah, but. She said, no buts. You're the one that we worry about, not us. So I do. I bug my kids. But, you know, that's the mama. I don't know of a time that you ever stop worrying about your kiddos. And wondering if they're safe and all of that. So I told her she just have to deal with it. That's just the way I am. Alright, what do we want to put here? Maybe this. This is a cute little piece. It will just go, I think. So we'll just use it up. And this one is torn and not cut, and but that's okay. Now pieces like this, I will just back those and make belly bands out of them. They're nice and strong. I won't cut those up. Let's see. I'm gonna try to remember to look up into the camera so that in case it goes off, I will see it. I said I'll try to remember. There's no guarantees. Okay, I think I want a piece of that down through there. I got some odd sections going on here. So I think I want a piece of that right there. And then I'll put another little piece there. That should work. Yeah, anytime I can do something like this and use my scraps, I like it. I left that one hanging off a little bit because I need to trim it, so that's why you're seeing a little bit of that hanging there. Let's see, what else? Oh, here's a piece. There's a good piece with some writing on it. Let's just tear off the ends of that one. Let's put this one maybe right across there. I kind of like that wording on there. Okay, I just went ahead and finished that one. So I have all of these ready to cut up. That's exciting because that's a lot of pieces there. So let's see what we want to do with them. It's going to depend on the size as to what I cut them into. And I'll cover the back on each individual piece instead of covering everything at one time. I think, let's see, I think I'll cut this one at 3.5. And that's going to give me another one of those tall side tucks. And we will decorate some of these. I don't know how many I'll get done, but we'll decorate. Let's see how tall that is. Don't want to get it too much over 8. That's 7. That's good. So, let's see. Let's just do this. Let's go ahead and use our punch. This is, well, if I can find it. Where are you, punch? And I'm just going to use my tack punch on 2 sides of that, on the same side. And then that'll glue down here, here, and here. And that'll be a nice little side tuck. We'll go ahead and punch a little pool in it. Now I got interrupted. My car is at the dealership getting some things done on it before I drive it this weekend, and so it was the manager up there who was calling me, and I got interrupted while I was doing my video, so I just decided to go ahead and finish that one piece up. I think that's all I liked. It's just putting that one piece on. You guys saw everything else. So, right now that is a cute little side tuck that, you know, my hole's not in the center exactly, but oh well, life is as it is. Now let's see. I don't think I have any flowers, large flowers cut out. I've got them printed, but I just hadn't had time to sit and do a bunch of fussy cutting. I've been trying to get all of the kits out and the digitals for the kits done. I just hadn't had time to cut. Now I think that flower would look pretty on there. Might lose a little bit of it, but no, I've not had a lot of time to do trimming and cutting this week. Now that one's too little. Now this is the little journal that we make to keep our flowers and things in. I still like this one best. So guess what? I am going to cut this one out, but I'm not going to make you watch me cut it out. I am going to trim it out, and I will pause you and then start it back up when I have it all trimmed out and ready to go. And I think I'm just going to do, you know, decorate these individually different and just go from there. So I will be right back when this is cut out. Now I cut that out, and I actually, the phone rang and scared me. Can you believe that? As much as my phone rings and it scared me. I guess because I was concentrating on cutting this out. And I actually cut a piece in 2. But I can glue it back down. I think though, I want to put some kind of pretty good label right there before I glue that down. Will I do that? Yeah, I think so. So, I could use one of Tina's labels, and I may put it across there. I may glue it down and then put the label across. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So let's go ahead and get some glue on this and piece it back together. Yeah, I was sitting here, and boy, I was really concentrating on cutting things out and just let my mind go, and all of a sudden the phone was right beside me and it rang really loud and it scared me to death. And I jumped, and when I jumped, I cut that little piece in 2. I mean, my phone rings and dings all day long, so you'd think that there's none of that could scare me. But I guess I was just in a trance. I do that when I'm cutting things out. When I'm fussy cutting, I just kind of go off in la la land. So I was gone. I need some suggestions for some good movies or series or something to watch. I try to watch a little bit of TV at night while I'm sitting there doing, I work on digitals and things at night when I'm just sitting. So, and I've run out of good things to watch. There, can't even tell it was ever torn. So you guys let me know. I know the last time I asked, y'all had some great suggestions, and I watched quite a few of them that you suggested, and they were very good. I'm going to cut that off, I think. Yeah. So leave me comments. Let me know. Don't forget to let me know what channel or whatever it's on, though, because I don't even know how to get to most of the channels that I have. My granddaughter comes over and goes, Nene, I'll show you how. And this is the 11-year-old, and she shows me how to maneuver to get from channel to channel, or Netflix to Amazon, or whatever, because I don't have any cable anymore. I cut that off after WIP passed because it was one more expense that I couldn't afford. So I just have a couple of subscriptions that are very, very inexpensive a month, which Amazon I'm fixing to cancel because they keep going up, 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 and putting nothing else new on there. So, not Amazon, Netflix. Yeah, I can never find anything on Netflix, and if you do, it's, they have such, which don't get me wrong, I know how to tune out foul language, but sometimes they say it so much you think that's their only vocabulary. I like that. I like that. But I want to number something up here in that little spot. So let's do that. And I think I might, yeah, why not? Let's go with that one. My granddaughter actually gave me a few to watch, and I've already watched those, so I'm out. Oh, and some of you were asking when is Bethany's birthday, you know, because I told you that I wanted to try to do something for her like we did for Aaron when, you know, you guys sent him cards and things. Her birthday is the 23rd of this month. So if you're wanting to, if you could and you would, if you could send her a little card or something, she would be thrilled. She, you know, Aaron, him having special needs, he's always getting special treatment, of course, different places they go. And Bethany has never said anything about it. She's such a good girl when it comes to that I just wanted to do something special for her because she is so good, and she's so good with Aaron, and you know, he's always winning little awards and stuff, and sometimes I get to feeling sorry for her. Not that we neglect her, because we definitely don't. But, you know, a lot of kids, and I say kids, she's 18, but a lot of youth would get really jealous over another member of the family getting all that attention. But she just understands, and she's just such a good kid. She's going to be graduating college in May of this next year. That's unbelievable to me. She has took full load courses, and so that she could get it done and get it finished, and I'm so proud of her. But anyway, her birthday is the 23rd of this month of August. Alright, that one's pretty, isn't it? What do we want to make with that one? I tell you, let's make another one of those side tucks. I like that. Let's see. We want to cut our little corners on this side. And I'll show you how these go in the journal. I know we've got a lot of new people, and they're always asking me, well, that's pretty and all, but how do you use it? So, ooh, that hit me right square in the face. So I will show you. And you know, using that scrapbook paper on the back of these, that makes it nice and strong. I love that. I don't know if I want to do anything to that or not. I mean, you've got the word here, and you've got flowers all over it. We'll think about that one. I may just lay it aside until I start to put it in a journal, and then I can do whatever with it. So let me grab, okay, we're working on this journal right now, so, let me show in this one. I've got most of the ephemera ready to go in, so this one's coming together really quick. Let's say we wanted to put, which I don't know that I would. I know that I wouldn't. Let me find a page. Let's say we wanted to put this on here. I would center it up, or I'd bring it all the way to the bottom, and I'd glue here, here, and here, and have that a side tuck. Or You could always put it on this side like this and have a tuck out this way. So you can do it different ways, but that's how I would use it. And I'm going to lay that aside. Like I said, I don't know what I'm going to put on yet. Right, this little piece, I'm going to save it for a belly band that goes across the page like that. And I'm not going to cut any of it off because I don't know exactly what page I'll put it on. We can, however, put something on this. What do you guys think would work? Alright, I'm going to lay that in my belly band stash right there. Let's cut another one. And I think I want to cut this one. Let's see what we can make out of it. Now this one I think is calling for... Ooh, I don't know exactly. Let's make some little corner pockets. Alright, I'm going to cut it there. And then, and I don't want to cut my girl in half there. So let's see what I might want to make. Straighten that up because I did go crooked. I think I'm going to make that just a tall pocket. And I'm going to... No, I'm not. I know what I'm going to make. This will get her in there. And I'll have plenty left over to do another side tuck. So that's going to be a little side tuck. And I'm going to cut the little point off. I think Rachel did that too. If I have a point on there, I end up messing the point up. So that would glue on, let's just say this is the page. So it would glue like that. It would glue up here, down the side, and down the bottom. Then you'd have that little side tuck. And I like that with that girl just peeking out there. I think we'll just put a little label on that one. So let's see, we've got another one here that we can use. Now this wording right here would be upside down, but that doesn't bother me. If that bothers you, you could always just turn it the other way, but that doesn't bother me. I'm not one to be bothered by things like that. I would probably put a flower or something over it anyway. Whoops, I got a piece I didn't glue down well. And when you cut these up, you can always tell if you got a spot that didn't glue well. Now, on these, what are we going to put? I don't want to cover her up, but I do want to put some little something on there. Oh, that's cute. You know, we could just put that on there, and it would cover that, a lot of that writing up. And I think it looks pretty good with that blue showing through. So let's do that. And like I said, I may decorate more when I start to put them in my journal. But right now we'll just get a few pieces put on. Oh my word. This is that sticker that is very sticky. It's really hard to pull off. This is not like the normal ones. You can say that one stuck good, that's for sure. So let's see how we want to put that. Don't want it lined up with anything. So we'll just put it like that. Got our little butterfly there. I just need to trim a tiny bit off. And I think that's cute, and we'll put a label on it. I'm just going to grab a little label out of here. This is one of... that was made for us by, let me think. Oh, my mind's blank. Katie. Lordy mercy, Katie, I'm sorry I forgot your name. Today is one of those days that I wouldn't know my name if it wasn't written down in front of me. Now what we could do is we could come back and do the rest of these on maybe next Wednesday. Just decorate the rest of them up. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in, or if you'd rather have a whole new video. But that's that one. And it again, if this is your page, it would go like this. Glue here and here. And you've got a nice little tuck. I like that. let's go ahead and put something on this one. I think I might just put a good size tag across here and leave it, because, like I said, I don't want to cover my little lady up. Okay, we might do that and put a little number up here. Let's try that. Yeah, that black number shows up well. These are Tina Shabby Dabby Doodah, and she has them in all colors. There's black, there's cream, there's brown. So it's her digitals, and you just, if you want to find her on Etsy, just put in Shabby Dabby Doodah and you will find her. It's hard for me to remember to link everybody that I talk about. I need to just have all those links written down somewhere, and then that way I could just copy them and paste them in, but it is a chore sometimes to get all the links on a video. Anybody that does videos knows what I'm talking about. Sometimes it's hard. I'm going to cut that little edge off. No writing on there anyway. And there's another. I don't think I'm going to put anything else on that. I like it. Now we had this little piece. What was we going to do with this? Do you remember? I don't remember. I think, let's see. I think we'll let this be a pocket, and I'll let that be the top part right there. So I'm going to punch a little pull in it. And there again, I can always decorate this up when we start to put it in a journal. Alright, I'm going to lay it down for now, and I'm going to go ahead and cut the rest of these up just so that you'll see how many different pieces that we got out of what we was doing. And then if we have more time, we'll decorate, and if not, then we will do some more maybe next week. Alright, I think that will be a side tuck. I'll trim it right there. So put that there. And this will be another side tuck, only we'll trim it on that side. So they can be wide, narrow, it doesn't matter. You just make them whatever size that you need. This was just a little piece that I did. And I'm thinking I'm just going to let it be a little tall, skinny pocket. And we'll make a little tall, skinny tag for it. Tall, skinny tag. Alright, put that one down. Let's go ahead and cut some more. I've got this one. What did we say was doing with this one? A tall belly band, maybe? But it's a little bit wide. No, I'm going to make 2 pockets. Let's see. Let's get about centered if we can. And I'm just going to make 2 pockets out of that. So we're going to clip it there. And clip it there. So that's 2 more pockets. Then we've got this one that we can cut up. Let's see which way I want to cut it up. I'm going to cut it crosswise, I think. Alright, so let's cut it at 4. And then this one, I think I'll have to cut the other direction, or I'm going to waste a lot. And I don't like to waste, so... No, I tell you what we're going to do. I just thought about it. Hold your horses. We're going to make this 3 1/4. And then that will be 2 pockets that are about 4 1/4 each. And then this is going to be a belly band. Okay, now let's see how many things that we got made. Of course, we didn't get them finished because I still have to embellish, but you know. Alright, that one, belly band, those will be belly bands. And then we got, oh, what did I say I was going to do with this one? I need to cut this one in half to make 2 more pockets. Oh no, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut it 3 1/2 And then I'm going to split it from point to point. And that's 2 more side tuck pockets. And then this will be a pocket. And I go ahead and kind of punch the top. If I don't, I forget what I was going to make out of it. So there's pocket. That will be a pocket, 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 and pocket. And then there's a tall, skinny pocket. 2 more little pockets. And I need to make, let's see, there's 2 more pockets. I need to make more little corner tucks. Another pocket, corner tuck, big side tuck, and then more corner tucks. So all we have to do is decorate those. And then here are the other type side tucks that don't go all the way to the top of your page. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33 pieces out of those scraps that are ready for, you know, just decorating and putting them in a journal. I like that. Man, I need to do more of that. That'll get rid of a lot of scraps and make a lot of pieces. So let's do more if you want to. Next, let me know if next Wednesday you want me to go ahead and embellish these and have them ready for our journals. And if you do, I'll do that on next Wednesday's video. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And we'll take some photos of these and leave them at the end. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.